Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the 50s Chicks podcast. I'm Anna Lee,
And I am Patricia.
and we're hoping you guys are having a great week and that everything is going your way in this online dating world, and that you are doing good in the mean streets.
Yes, they're mean. Those streets are mean. Taking care of your self-care,
Mhm.
being kind to yourself.
Yes. Yes. It's you first and then the dating stuff.
Yes.
So, which is funny that we say that now because we weren't always
No.
in that mindset. But I think as you go through it,
Yeah.
and I think we had to fall into that deep, dark pit of despair, and then we had to climb our way out of that and start setting boundaries for ourselves.
Yes.
Don't be on that phone 24/7.
Nope.
Put it down. Put it down. Start a binge on Netflix instead if you need to. Whatever it takes to get your mind off of that. And just so you can set it aside. Even if it's for a few hours, that's a good thing. If you just set it aside. Don't always have that phone in your hand.
That is going to do nobody no good.
Mm-mm. So today we are doing another Reddit story. Surprise, surprise. We've kind of become a little not addicted, but we've started doing these because they're kind of fun and they relate.
Yeah,
they relate to what we're doing, so it works.
They definitely are.
And this is actually from a Reddit that's dating over 50.
Yeah.
And it's called Body Shots. Does anyone have suggestions for how to get someone to post/text body photos in online dating? I know this is shallow, but I don't want to waste my time with people who can't do sports with me or to whom I'm not physically attracted. I've seen the men talk about how many women don't post body photos. There are also a lot of men that don't.
Mm-hmm. There is.
If I met them in real life, I guess, I would already have my answer. I'd love to hear everyone's ideas on how to possibly solicit body photos without being insulting or creepy, right?
Yes.
I'm tired of showing up in real life and being disappointed. Ooh. This is such a tricky, delicate subject.
So she's saying she's showing up, and what they're showing up with,
I'm going to say it's not what was expected.
Yes. So
because a lot of people do
the headshots, yeah. But I think that we know that if it's a headshot, it's going to be suspect.
There's going to be something under.
Yeah, so that's one of the things she just needs to recognize, that if it is a headshot, it's suspect.
Yes.
Now, if she is wanting to be active, it sounds like she said she wants to be active. Mm-hmm. So all that's code word for she doesn't want someone who has extra weight, I'm assuming.
Yes.
So,
well, she's looking for someone that's fit and maybe into fitness.
Yes. Mm-hmm. But she's basing it off of their
it's body. It's funny because I think for men, I've seen so many guys post body pictures, mm-hmm. and even raising their shirt to see what's there, and it's not been
I know that makes it worse. Put it down.
Not been so good.
No, stop! Don't do that. Don't make it worse. It's already worse. You're making it worser by holding up your shirt.
Yeah, don't.
And it when I see the guys doing that and they're trying to, and I'm like, with the concave chest, all that, and I'm like, just put your shirt on.
You get to a certain age too where it's like,
just put your shirt on.
I don't know how, and I'm not just talking about men and with females. I mean,
well, I'm talking about men.
Well, okay, but I'm just saying,
shirt on. Just there's no reason to have your shirt off. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's women out there that want to see the men with their shirt off before they meet them.
No,
I
I
don't know
think we
what
can
difference.
assess it just from the if somebody has
Right.
with the
If
shirt
you're-
on, you can still assess that situation.
Right. And unless you are, I mean, if you're fixated on a certain size, you can tell a size wearing clothes.
Yes.
You know, and I don't know what woman our age group is looking for 6-pack abs. I mean, who's looking? It's, you
A
know,
very optimistic person.
delusional, I think, because that's just not
I'm gonna say I
happening.
started out delusional, maybe.
Looking for 6-pack abs?
Oh yes, maybe.
See, I never look
Yes.
for. I don't even care about
I
6-pack
found
abs
it,
anyway.
and then it ghosted me. 2 seconds later,
The elusive
hey,
6-pack ab.
Mhm.
Well, I don't
the already
care about-
married 6-pack.
There you go. 'Cause no one's letting go of 6-pack abs.
Oh.
But
Mm.
yeah, so yeah, and I know as much as we complain about the men looking at our physical and, you know, snubbing their nose or being critical, whatever. Yes, we do. But I think majority, I think we're more accepting in
Yes.
reality.
Yes.
I just, you know, anecdotally, I'm thinking
Yes.
that we're more accepting. Now, I mean, there
And
are
I
women.
feel too that a lot of times guys aren't especially fit, but they're looking at us to be,
Yes, of course.
as in,
Yes.
well, I got this huge bear belly, but you
need to be
have
a stick thin model.
and
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
nothing.
That's delusion. Again,
So-
we're talking delusion here.
So that
we are talking.
I feel like
delusion.
that's real. That's
Oh,
my
that is real.
reality.
Oh, yes.
I don't know.
It is real. It is real. And their little profile, they're saying, you know, want someone who's fit, blah, blah, blah. And then they're
Mhm.
looking like they never
Mhm.
pushed a meal away, you know. And that is upsetting to me. Now, overweight, fit, I get that, because I think that's one of my shallow moments, because I am looking for fit. Also because
Because you're
fitness,
fit.
is a
Yes.
part of my lifestyle.
Mhm.
And I am looking for that. However, I'm not looking for some 6-pack ab, muscle bound, you know,
Mm-mm.
person.
And I think that you, although you look for fit, you would still be okay as long as they're not, you know,
obese. I'm gonna just say
or
obese.
yeah. Unless that's a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think on the average, women are pretty accepting
Yes,
of body
of reality.
shapes
Yes,
and
because it's
reality
the
of
reality.
us all getting older
Yes.
and, you know, going
Yes.
through aging
Yeah.
process,
Which happens with all the stuff.
yes.
But I mean, I'm sure this woman here, she's active and everything. So she says she wants someone who's active.
Yes.
And that makes sense because, you know, she's going to be doing all these things. And if he wants to be with her.
You know, and it's funny because I also read a Reddit that said, where are all the, he said, fluffy
Oh, I think I saw
women,
that too.
fluffy females, fluffy women. I'm guessing
Yes,
fluffy then
fluffy.
means
Yeah, and he
a little
meant-
overweight,
yeah.
yes. And they're there. They're just not saying that. They're saying that they're climbing mountains
Yes,
and
jumping out of planes.
yeah.
Like we all are.
But in reality, they're sitting there watching Netflix.
With the bag of chips or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So-
just like the rest of us.
So it's not.
Because, and you know why I think
And
that
that's why,
is?
that's why you say, it's so important to be authentic.
Say what it is. Say what it is.
Because somebody out there is looking for
Yes.
you. Because
And
they're
all you need is
They
one.
do.
All you
Yes.
need is one.
Yes.
But yes, the girl, because that guy he was looking for, he said a homebody.
Yeah.
Someone that likes to stay home.
Yes. And you so seldom see that anybody says.
Saying that.
And do you know that 80% of us are probably doing that?
Sitting up at home.
For the most
Sitting up
part.
at home, yes.
Yes, we like to travel, but that happens once every 3 to 6 months at the most. Other
If
than
that
that,
much.
we're sitting
Sitting
at
up
home.
at home.
Yes.
And I think, you know what, I think those, I know some of the sites have these profile, these assisted things, or what do they call them? To help them do a profile.
Like a template?
I don't know if it's a template because I never checked in on it, but they have these things where they assist you, or people maybe support that will help you do a winning profile.
Okay.
And I think some of those, they're trying to create this just like
illusion
just like on a resume, how how people they try to
fluff
reword it to give some razzmatazz. So
I mean, here's the crazy, because yes, I think I even put like that I like skiing, kayaking. Yeah, I do. But when do I ski and kayak?
Right.
Like what? Once every year, once every,
Right.
2 years sometimes between
Right.
the skiing
Right.
and then kayaking once a year,
Right.
something like that. So, I mean, need to, do that more. But anyway, but I enjoy those things.
Right.
But my real life
It does not
is much more boring than that.
But they do that. I think, well, let me see. Well, I put, that I like to go out. We do that though. We go and we listen to music and all that. Those are the kinds of things that I put on there, and dancing. But
that's real, because
and
you
all that.
do that, and you do that. So,
but I think that's where all that is coming from. Like we do the resumes, trying to add that extra razzmatazz. So in the profiles, it becomes this winning profile to attract people. But my thing is, okay, but then when you go through all the process and then it's not real, then you got a whole lot of mess. Like I don't think it's worth the trouble, because there's only one person that needs to see that you like to come home, sit on the couch, watching TV, eating whatever you want to eat, and go to bed. Only one person need to see that.
Yep.
You only need the one. So being authentic, saying what it is, is
using a photo that's true. Now, I'm going to still say that I do like to use some lighting to
lighting is
clear
fine.
up some things.
No, lighting, adjusting the lighting,
but
is fine.
No ears,
adjusting the lighting.
What do you call it? Whiskers.
And I hope that there's no one in this age group doing that. Now, I know the young ones. I'm just going to say, for us girls,
I've seen it.
I know men have said that, but those men may be looking at little girls. Now, it may be older ones, but I hope for their sake that they're not, because come on, how do you want to be? You want to be taken seriously, and maybe you don't. So maybe you don't. And if you don't, then continue with the ears and all that stuff. But I just would think that someone in our age group would not be doing that, Yeah. But But I forgot where I think we went off book.
I think we did.
I think we went off book.
We were talking about the body shot.
Yes, the body. And I don't even think we got on the body shot.
Did we? Yes.
Well,
actually, we didn't give any actual suggestions
for how to get them to
do it without sounding inappropriate. I forget what she said.
Anything inappropriate, and that's again with us women. We're always worried about how we're going to sound if we I
would think it'd be weird for a guy, because that, I think, it sounds.
But guys have asked me for a picture of what they do. They try to be slick. They'll send a picture of themselves, and then thinking that I deliberately don't.
Oh, then you definitely don't.
I don't, because I know what you're doing. If you want a picture, you want to see, if they're checking to see if you really, then you got to say it. I'm not playing that. You send me a picture, I send you a picture game. I'm not. I just don't do it. I'm just not, and that's just me being spiteful. I don't care, call it whatever. I'm being spiteful. Yes. I'm just not gonna do it, because I'm not no Pavlov's trained dog. I'm not because you send the picture. I'm not doing that. But but just ask.
Yeah,
because they do. Yes. They ask.
Yes,
and if they take it, because you can only
take that the wrong way, then you
already know. Then you already know.
Yeah.
But even before you even get to asking, if they don't have the body shot, you already know anyway. Yeah. Like you already know. Now, if you want to know if they're fit to do all these things you want to do, ask them that.
That's a question. Yes.
Ask them that. I don't think it matters whether there's a body shot or not. If you're talking about being active,
Mhm.
you know, but if you want to know if they're overweight, because let's keep it real, that's what this is about. If they only give you a headshot, then there you go. That's the answer.
That's
the answer.
Yeah.
So then you don't have to pursue it anymore. But if it is, specifically about, get the S got caught. If it is specifically about being active and doing all those things, ask them, do you, is this something that you know, do? Have you done this? Have you gone hiking? Do you go hiking?
Do you go to the gym?
And how often? Ask those questions. We can save ourselves a lot of angst by just opening our mouths and asking questions.
Yeah.
Because they
nothing
do.
wrong with that.
They do. And it's not
and there's nothing wrong with them doing it either.
It's not offensive to ask questions. That's what this process is about. Getting information so you can make the best decision you can make. You know, and if you want the picture, the body shot, ask them. But I'm telling you, you already know the answer. If you already have that, then you already know. Yes. So if that's the real reason, then
I think that you're right. The best way to go about it is to just ask about the fitness level and you know what they do for
if that's what is important. Because you could be a certain body type and still be active.
And you can be skinny and not be active.
Right, exactly. So if that is truly what it is, then you just ask that. Yeah. But if it's just about the aesthetics of the body type, then if it's just the head, then you already know.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you guys for tuning in today. We are on Spotify podcasts. We are on Facebook. We are on
Twitter.
YouTube. Yeah. Twitter.
Instagram.
I still haven't set up our TikTok, but that is coming. And comment, like, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Anything else?
And good luck out there.
Yep. And don't forget to live,
laugh,
and connect.
Got it. Bye, guys. This thing.